Hal here, and I want to take a minute to kind of step outside of the character stuff of what we've been doing for this season, or this series, I should say, and talk about some future plans. So, as you are aware, the series has been more of a story-based system than, most of the other series that we've done. And I just want to talk about what our plans are for moving forward, because I don't think that the hybrid format that I've been doing works quite as well as I want it to. Feel free to let me know in the comments section whether you agree or disagree with that. But overall, I think it's been slowing down the series more than necessary. And so what I want to do is I'm going to probably take a short break from the series. Not like putting it on hold indefinitely kind of thing, but maybe like a day or two. So maybe even drop it for the next week. And then we'll come back the week after and we'll try some things that, be a little bit different with what we're doing. Because like I said, I'm not sure that things are progressing the way that I would like. One of the goals of this series was to do more in the way of RP and less in the way of telling. So basically showing, not telling, the story progression. And like I said, I don't think it's working quite the way that I would hope it will. I hoped that it would. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So, yeah. That should be roughly where, right? 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It ended up being even. So what I want to do is I'm going to be, I may end up doing more set building off camera. So the big builds, like when we're doing the rover or the flyer or things like that, will still happen. Things like the hangar build that we're currently doing will still happen. Not necessarily on camera though. So the things like the ships, if we get into combat, things blow up, I have to fix stuff, that kind of stuff will be shown on camera. The actual major ship build, like when we're laying down the blocks and designing things, that'll most likely remain on camera, but the welding up process may not. I think that it'll help move things a little bit faster, because when I'm doing things on camera, I try to not do cut takes. I don't like doing jump cuts and all of the other little editing tricks that some people will do. So you will often see things in the footage that don't always make sense or aren't necessarily the best way to do things. There we go. And that's something that I would like to keep doing. But that also means that, some of the problems with that are the fact that I have a lot less control over certain aspects of what we're recording, because I do try to keep it as one take as possible. And I think that, like I said, I think just for the time that it's taking to get things built and the progress we're making, we're just not moving as fast through the storyline as I would like. I would like to see more progression than what we've currently got going on. And so it is just faster for me to do some of this off camera. So let me know what you think about this. I think for what we're going to do for today is basically just work on this hangar a little bit, hang out and continue having this conversation. I am, as always, interested in what the feedback is from the community, so feel free to throw those comments at me, either in the comment section below, over on social media. If you're on Discord, you know, feel free to jump in over there and post me a note. Yes, I know I don't spend nearly enough time on Discord. I just really haven't had the time in my personal life lately. Let's see if I can get this trigger. There we go. And I am constantly trying to trying to get more time to spend over there, and I feel bad about not hanging out over there as much as I probably should be. So, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop complaining about all the stuff that I could be or should be doing, and I'm not. But I just want to let you know what's going on, and part of this is because of the fact that the last couple of videos, I just feel like I weren't up to what I would like to see content-wise. And, you know, I do appreciate the fact that so many of you have stuck with me through pretty much all of it. We've got a lot of new people in the community. It's always nice to see more people joining us. You know, so don't get me wrong with this. It's not like I'm complaining about the fact that, you know, people aren't watching the videos or anything like that. It really is a personal thing. You know, they say we're always our own worst judges and harshest critics. And I just think that 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And like I said, I just think that I could be doing more and be doing it better. So, if you remember when I first started the series, this was something that I had talked about. You know, is that if things were working, we'd do it, we'd move forward with it. If it weren't, we would try and change things up. And like I said, I think that we've gotten a lot done, and all of the major things have gone on. But I really just don't think that it's moving at quite at the pace that I would like to see it move. And I think that it's kind of bugging me. And like I said, I could be completely wrong from perception's sake. And if you think so, let me know. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, and I'll have to go refigure that out later. But yeah, so I don't know. I actually have a lot of fun recording this series. I'm enjoying what we're building and the way things are working out. But I think my complaint is in the quality of content that I've been putting out video-wise, and I want to address that. And I think that's where a lot of what I'm thinking of right now is coming from. And like I said, it's very possible that I'm just overestimating or overreacting to the series. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you think. Throw your comments down in the comment section. I will keep working on this hangar space. We'll talk a little bit what my thought plans or my thought processes on this build as well. So I do want to put a connector in here, and we're going to have it piped in. And I'm thinking, let me see here, where is our nearest tie-in point? Because we have blocks over there that we can tie into, which may be the best way to do it. Yeah. Okay, let me check here. Are you a tunnel back here? No, I guess I did take that. For some reason I was thinking that there was still a tunnel back there. Oh, crud. Okay. I'm just going to throw this in here as a placeholder. So, alright, but that's basically what's been on my mind recently. And I think some of you have probably noticed it, mainly in some of the way that I've been saying or doing things around here lately. And I just want to let everyone know I'm not planning on dropping the series. It's not that I am not enjoying the series. It really is just I think I can do it better, but I have to figure out how. And so I'm wanting to take a little bit of time to do just that. Alright, so if we do that, go this way. And 5 days. 5 days of standby time, not bad. So yeah, and I mean, just as you can see with me just working on this stuff, I get distracted kind of easily. So. And I think that's actually. So we'd have to go either this way or this way, and it makes more sense to do it center lined. Here. Where's the center of that block? That would be the center? Yeah. So if we do it off of that one. And there, okay. So that's where we'll put the connector. We'll put a connector in right here. And that'll let us have a spot where we can dock the ship up. But yeah, like I said, you know, I get distracted very easily when I'm chatting about things and recording while I'm building. And I think what I would like to do is have the videos be less of the babble and more of the story. And I think the easiest way to do that is to have the bulk of the building, you know, again, general design, start laying down the blocks, do that on camera, do the weld up and all of the, you know, finishing stuff be done off camera. And that'll give us the videos, the time in the videos to do things like go out, do raids on the bases, deal with the hostile AI. There are some things in the system that I want to change up as far as AIs are concerned. There are some mods out that will add more ground-based threats. Right now, the only thing we really have are the air-based. We get a little bit of ground-based clutter. But these types of things, and I really want to have something that is more of a living system for folks, so that we actually have a progressing storyline, not just the, you know, when we get around to it kind of thing. But yeah, so that's basically where my mind is with the whole thing. And yes, I know I could probably have said all of this in like 2 minutes and been done with it. But like I said, I wanted to let you all know where I was thinking, and I really haven't taken a time to address the audience in this manner. We're on 54 videos or something like that now, 55 if you count the one out of character video we did. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here. I'm going to thank you all for sticking with me. Like I said, I am going to, because it is Thursday night right now, and I'm going to basically take most of the time this weekend to think about what I can do. I'll probably do some recording over the weekend. I'll let you know how that goes. So there may or may not be a video on Monday, or even all of next week. Like I said, we're not dropping the series. We will come back to it. But I want to take a couple of days just to, I don't know, maybe get my head on straight and see what we can do as far as making this a bit more story and a bit less babble. I think that's how I'm going to say it. Anyway, I am going to leave this one here. I want to thank you all for stopping and hanging out with me and sticking with me and the channel through this whole thing. It's been a very interesting experiment. I have enjoyed it from start to finish, and it is definitely not over at this point. So, but I do want to thank you all for stopping in. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. If you have any feedback on anything that I was talking about, or if you just want to start up a conversation, feel free to do that. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button. If you have anything else, questions or comments on either this series or any of the other series, always willing to talk about those as well. And I am going to get out of here. So hopefully you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your weekend, and we will see you here, hopefully, well, I won't say next week. I'll say next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Now to get the connector network piped over there and some stuff welded up and get those lights in.